Hello and welcome to Career Experience TV. My name is Ados Michael. Today, I want to talk to you about how to set up a business chatbot using free AI tools. I want to welcome you to this practical guide for small business owners who are looking to leverage AI chatbot without technical expertise. We will walk you through simple steps to create your own business chatbot using completely free AI tools. Now, for you to understand the purpose of these very particular AI tools, if you are very brand new to AI, especially when it comes to the chatbot, I know, of course, we all mostly understands chat GTP, and you might have used it and all that, but there's also the bots on that is on business platforms that business owners do use to help them handle few things, like for example answer frequent asked questions. This allowed them to save time by automating responses to common customer questions. Now, they also allow them to provide customer support by offering an immediate assistance for basic troubleshootings or issues. Also, this enabled them to be able to capture lead and schedules. This allowed them on their website to convert visitors into appointments and also sales opportunity. And this also chatbot can engage users, so they create an interactive experience that keep customers on your site longer. So instead of you just going to a website and just play around and just leave, this keep you there, providing you with relevant information to engage you to be able to take action. This is the only goal, because if you have a website, you want to have a system in place that can keep these customers or potential customers in check throughout the experience on your website, to enable them understand what you do, so that they can actually decide to take action. Now, there are platforms, there are many, a lot of platforms are there. We're just looking for the free ones to showcase to you, because what we do in Career Experience TV is to develop your experience, provide you with greater skills, your avenue for you to self develop yourself in your career, and also and see how you can actually acquire new skills. And if you are looking for platforms you can actually use to test the ground and see how it goes, we have Chatful. This actually allow and gives you the user experience interface perfect for beginners. And like I said, it's no coding required. It's ideal for Facebook Messenger integration. So in case you have any business you want to really do using Facebook Messenger, then Chatful is also very good for you. I know on the list here, I actually did not add. I think I'm going to talk about that. So I don't need to talk about that, because it also has a Facebook Messenger, which is mini chat, that also have Facebook mini Messenger integration as well. We have Dialog Flow. This is a Google powered platform with natural language processing. It seamlessly connects with other Google services. We have Rasa, and it's an open source option for those wanting deeper customization. This actually requires some technical knowledge. So if you know you'll have some technical backgrounds on IT, yeah, sure, Rasa is good for you. Now, of course, you all know Zapier integrates your chatbot with thousands of apps. So it's more of like an open source that provided an integration process through their platform, allowing you to automate workflows without coding. This is actually very good. Now, if we should look at dialog flow, for example, let's see how we can set up the develop that's the environment for it. First of all, you need to create a Google account. You need to sign up with a free Google account if you don't already have one. Of course, you should already have one Google account. Then access Dialogflow console. You need to navigate to the Dialogflow's website and log in with your Google credentials. Then you create your agent. You can name your chatbot anything you want, select language, set time zones, preferences. Yeah, you can also define conversation. Now, this allow you to outline the type of interaction your bot will handle. Then you can also have pre-written response, which means if you know you have questions that you think your customers will ask, or you feel it would be nice to put those information in case customers are asking those questions, your bot can be able to go into your pre-written responses and respond accordingly. Now, this allow you to be able to tailor your services directly to the response that you want the chatbots to handle. That you can actually do. So it's also uniquely, your brand persona. Then design intent and response. Now, I've seen a lot of people make mistakes here, but I want to just see if I can clear this. Now, when we talk about intent and we talk about response, which means your intention and how you want the bot to respond based on the design that you've already put in place. So now when you create a welcome message, now you should be able to design a friendly introduction explaining what your chatbot can do for your users. Now, this allow you to define the trigger words. You need to be able to list this phrase that will activate specific response from your chatbot. Now, let's say you go to, for example, my website and now decide to type, let's say you type resources, you type uh, link, for example. And especially when you go to social media, so you can actually do that. It's really very, amazing. And a lot of people are using, especially mini chat right now on your Instagram, on your Telegram, on also your Facebook Messenger, where you just go there and just type link. Depending on what you're actually promoting. Let's say, for example, I'm promoting one of my digital products and I want you to actually just type in link on the comment section of that very particular video that I'm advertising or whatever product I'm advertising. Now, when you send the word link, and automatically you're going to get a link because I've already do what? I've already intentionally provided a detailed information that you should understand that this is what I want, which is the clear message and use for somebody to understand that those trigger word, the moment you actually type in that very word by saying link, by saying shop, by saying buy, by saying ask, by saying hi, by saying hello, whatever thing you feel like putting there, which are actually the trigger word that is expected of you, and you put that as a list on your phrase. Probably you want you expected them to just type three or four different things. Maybe they want to type link, resources, buy now, order now, whatever thing you want to put. We expect you to actually have something like that. Now, don't go and start writing. Um, um, write if you want to buy this. No, just that very one word. Hello, hi, send, ask, link, um, resources, anything, just put it there. Then this will activate that specific response that you added at the back end. So the moment that response come in, it will trigger it. And that information or whatever resources you want them to get, or whatever redirection you want to redirect them to somewhere, that will be successful. So you need to also build a decision point, which of course makes you create a momentum or sorry, a moment where the bots ask questions to better help users. Which means if you have something that you want these people to ask. So you don't want to just get spamming messages, people just coming to say hi and the bots just respond. People say hello, the bot just responds. You want to actually create a moment where the bot asks a specific questions. Now that allows the bots to better give you the right response. And that is why I suggest things like link, things like send. So this allow the bot understand if you say link, you probably already back end, you've already put link to your website. If you say send, probably you're requesting for a resources and you want to actually send them that resources. So you are, the right decision point for that very bot, not for him to get confused, which is really great. Now, this will allow you to get a better result if you test your bot, because a lot of people just, oh yeah, yeah, I've put it and just move on. No, use simulator. Type simple message in the testing environment to see how your bot responds. If you have a messenger, or you have a telegram, or you have an Instagram, and you've set up this bot, probably you've put in your link, your send, probably your resources, whatever thing you've put in there, you can go and try to see if you type in send, type in resources, or type in link, if exactly what you've already set up from previous slide, it is working. Because you can't just type simple message in the testing environment to see how the bot responds. Now you went and type in hi on that same on response, and you got the message, then which means it's not working well, because you never put hi, you never put hello. What you did was link, or send, or resources. Now you're now typing hi and it's still sending you, which means something is wrong. So you need to definitely check that out. You need to also verify the improvements. Go back, test again, to ensure that your bot recognizes that various questions that will be asked of him, and he needs to also identify the issues, to for him to be able to look into the correct answers, and actually fix it. Because if you don't do that, now you've already identified the issues. The hi, hello, it's actually, still triggering that response, which means there's some issues there. So you need to look for incorrect answers or misunderstood questions in the response, so that you can actually fix that by going in to see probably there's a mistake. So maybe mistakenly you type hi and you type hello, you didn't know while you're typing link, resources, or send. So that allow you to be able to correct that. Then you make that adjustment, refine the intent and also the response based on the testing result now, which means if you have not tested it, you will not know that something is wrong. So that is very important. Okay. Now, for you to enhance your chatbot, you need to use entities. You need to use webhook. You need to use rich media. Now, when we talk about entities, we're talking about how to capture specific data points like customer's name, date preference, location information. On the webhook aspect is for you to connect your chatbot to customer database, CRM systems, and appointment calendars. And when we talk about the rich media, we include engaging users with product images, quick replies, interactive cards. These are very good to enhance your chatbot. Now, additional free tools and resources that I have is, I feel Bot Society has been very cool. It has visuals design platforms with drag and drop interface, perfect for planning conversation flows for building. Now, landboy.ai.io, it is also no-code builder for simple workflows. So it's great for creating visuals chatbot without technical skills. Then Tidio as well combine AI bot with live chat options, seamlessly hands off complex issues to human agents. So which means when you start actually bombarding, the chatbot under Tidio, he gives you the avenue to be able to transfer that chat to a human agent. So which means you give him the tasks he can handle. When clients or customers start asking beyond that task and that very particular capacity that of what he can handle, then he can now say, okay, please, I would like to also move this chart to an agent that can assist you further, then a human can to come in. So if I have it, and let's say probably I'm on the road, and the chart I've actually be able to keep that customer in check pending when I'm free, and he move the chart to me, then I can just take over from there. I'll see all the questions being asked. I've seen what has been asked of him before, and the part where he can handle, then I can come in and actually save the day. So it is also very, very good. So you could check these three of them out. They are very okay. Now, I know that when it comes to web and platform integrations, a lot of people are finding it difficult to do so. But I feel when you understand the process of whatever thing you want to do, it's help you save every hustle. Now, if you're looking to get an embedded code, find the web demo options on your platforms to integrate that section. Now, add to a website, you just need to generate that very particular code into the site of HTML, then connect other platforms like maybe WhatsApp, Slack, and Messenger, and more. You can actually do that. All these things you can actually also achieve on the platform where you are actually getting that very particular bots from. You just need to just go and get those code, then you can embed them on your website if you're using the one that doesn't actually connect directly into the platform. Like take for example, when we talk about mini chat gives you avenue for you to integrate directly into if it is you're connecting to Facebook Messenger, it does that. Instagram, it does that. Telegram, it does that. You have the bot directly going in and do the job. But some other platform provide you with an integration where you get this very particular embedded code and go to your website and put them there. Then you can also, take it to the next level. Now, I know because of sometimes, especially when you are new to the chatbot, systems, common mistakes will definitely be something that some of us might not know how to avoid. But for me to bring this to you, I just put in this to say, when it comes to complex flows, keep conversation parts simple and intuitive. Now, don't go and try to just because you've seen, oh, this is a platform, let me just make sure I just put as many, let me just complete. No, you complicate things. At the end of the day, it becomes complex for the bot and he doesn't understand what you're talking about, especially when you actually have unclear intent. Now, make sure your bot recognize common phrases. Now, when you are talking about whatever thing you want to talk about, make sure you phrase it very well, because if you don't, it's going to be unclear for the bot. You need to also understand when you come about generic response. You need to also personalize that very, you can add personalization to create engaging experience. So when you have a generic response, you can decide to say, okay, you know what, I want to tweak it a little bit here, tweak a little bit here, so that you can actually, come out like tailored to your brand, you know but sometimes the insufficient testing also is an issue. Now you need to test thoroughly with various inputs before you launch, because you don't just want people to start calling you out saying, "Oh, you seen what is happening on your maybe social media messages sections. I just send you this, look at what I'm saying. I just send this, look at what he's saying. No, it's not okay, because that will make your customers feel you don't even know what you're doing. So you need to make sure you test very well to be sure everything is working before you can just push it out there. Now, platforms incompatibility. There is also these very particular issues where you just saw your bot and just went go for the bots, devote all your time. Some of the bots you even pay for monthly and even do all that, but you've not really checked if it's compatible with the platforms you're using or the device that you're using to actually do all this job. So you need to verify your bot and see how it works well on all intended devices that you will be using, because that will definitely help you to understand that also, if apart from you using these devices, the same customers that are going to be seeing this very particular bots in action might also or will also be using different devices. So you must make sure that the bots you're setting is actually compatible to as much device that is out there that your potential customers or your customers will be using. That will give you an edge over every single bot that is there, because you've actually taken your time to avoid the mistakes that a lot of people might not have the time or the knowledge to be able to do. So, this is for me. I thank you for following this video to the end. Please like, share, and follow. And if you're on any of the social media, please follow me, share this for people to see it. And if you're on my YouTube channel, please subscribe in case you've not done that. And also, please give a thumbs up on the comment section if there's anything you think you want to add, if there's anything you think you want me to look at and talk about in my next video. Sure, I will do that. Until I come your way again next time, I still remain your one and only Ados Michael, aka the Online Ambassador. Bye for now.